Hey, we always live Elvis.
Hey, Memphis Mafia Kid, and
And Teresa.
hey, hope everybody's had a great weekend. As always, we have. Uh,
Just got back from your mom and daddy's, 20 minutes ago?
yeah, about 20 minutes ago, we just, like she said, got back from mom and daddy's, and as always, we had a great time. Watched some ball games yesterday, as we always do, and just and talk carried on like we always do, and it was good. Y'all got a lot of birthdays today, so I'm going to let Teresa get started, and then we got some more, as always, great viewers' questions. And while I'm thinking about it, y'all keep sending in those questions, and y'all
Some
do
good ones. Yeah,
ask
some good ones today.
some great questions.
And your mom and daddy, when their new video comes out, they're going to have some really good.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
we
are.
were there. I listened in on them yesterday. Okay, first let's do prayers. So please keep in your prayers Donna V. and Lorraine Wilding's husband, because they really need our prayers right now. All right, happy birthday to Keaton Wilburn, Pete Rosenberg, Marty, and Priscilla Taylor, husband and wife both have birthdays this month. Corey Tanner, and also Corey get well soon. Joyce Caradette, Mindy Bratcher, Stephanie Lesser, Dustin Johnson, Cody Shute, Mike Grouse, Tina Kent, Tim Morris, Dottie Mileto, Carla Heisler, Nasa Rodriguez, Lily, and our friend Debbie Brown. Happy birthday.
Wow.
That's
Happy
a lot.
birthday, everybody. That's a lot of you. And I'm sure we'll have more because,
A lot of October babies.
yeah, we're only just getting close to the middle of October. So, but hey, y'all, like we said, if we had them, Teresa, tell them again where the best place to put them.
Like under this video, under any current video, as long as it is your birth month.
Right,
That you're
right,
leaving it,
right.
yeah.
October, we're doing October's. When
Of
it gets
2025
September,
right
yeah,
now,
we'll,
yeah.
September. When it gets November, we'll start doing November. But yes, y'all, if you we love doing them for y'all, and it means a lot to us too. Your birthdays, your prayers, or shout out, put them on this video,
Or
like
anniversaries.
or every video
We do anniversaries.
Yeah, and anniversaries.
Yeah,
So
we're family. We like to share.
that's right.
You want to start questions now, or do you still have things to talk about?
No, why not? Let's get into some of them.
Okay. The first question is from Smokies 5126. Did Elvis ever complain about how heavy his suits were?
You know, I heard Mom and Daddy talk about that. You know, over the years through our life. Yeah, they were a little heavy at times, and from what they would say, he and a lot of the other ones that were from he'd like to. Most of the time, he liked to get out of them pretty.
That's what your mama said. He
Yeah.
came out of them as quick as he could.
Yeah, pretty quick.
Yeah, she was telling me this morning he was going from one concert to another, and it wasn't a very long drive, but as soon as he got on the bus, he went to the bathroom in the back and got out of that suit.
Yeah.
And he just had to put it back on.
So
for the
there's your
concert.
question. Now, I'm sure they were pretty heavy. I never, of course, I wouldn't fit in one. But we played sometimes and put his belts on, and they were pretty heavy. I mean,
You think you were too short for a suit?
yeah, I think I was a little too short. I might have been a little
Short.
little Elvis. But no, they I could see just playing around. When we played around with some of his and tried some of his concert belts on, how to do a full concert. Yeah, I would imagine it didn't take long, and it just the belt itself started getting heavy. Plus, the outfit itself. So
Okay, Allison Epple wants to know, did you have dreams about Elvis?
sure, we've talked about them. Probably always will. As a lot of people, I've had a lot of y'all, and appreciate it. Tell your comments and your stories about it. But yeah, I've talked about some of them. Some more we're going to talk about. But and we've talked about that. There's times that get weird feelings. Just maybe sitting around doing something. Even home, just me and Teresa. Sometimes with Mom and Daddy, little things will kind of make you wonder this and that. But as far as dreams, yes. And I've told one that usually and I'll just kind of remind y'all of it, that I have dreamed more than once, many times, and just never could really dream the end of it for some reason. But it's always the same, on tour, and Mom and Daddy, for some reason, I don't know, had to come later or something, and was on their way. And Elvis kept asking, and he had asked me, and he kept asking everybody, where is Billy and Joe? I need them here. I want them here. And then, like I said, before it could end and see how it turns out, wake up. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Okay, Gary Hartness. When Elvis got a haircut, did anyone keep the clippings?
I'm going to be honest. Like always, I never was in the room or seen Elvis get a haircut, but I have heard when he got it cut that sometimes it was swept up and divvied out, which
Yeah,
I don't doubt. I'm sure. I mean that. Hey, lock or whatever you want to call it, a little chunk of Elvis's hair. Oh my gosh, people.
Yeah.
Anything they could get that was attached to Elvis, especially his hair or something like that.
Yeah.
And some of that is common. It's like when I had my ponytail, Teresa we looked at it the other day. I got a kick out of it. I couldn't believe it. So and your babies and stuff, you keep baby hair and stuff. Yeah. So I'm sure that's.
I'm sure someone has.
I'm almost positive that's true. I don't know, but yes.
Yeah. Okay, Charlie Jackson. Would Elvis have played the Super Bowl halftime show had he lived?
My opinion, no.
I don't think so.
And for several reasons, and I'll even go into that. One, as y'all all know, that wasn't the Colonel's way, and really wasn't Elvis's. Elvis loved to perform, but there would have been several reasons why. One, like I said, for just a halftime show, I don't think he could have just done yet. Just my opinion. Yeah. And another one, once again, it goes back to prices, and the prices of Super Bowl, on top of probably what they would have charged for Elvis being the halftime show. He wouldn't want people to spend that.
It wasn't really his venue. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he loved performing. Don't get me wrong, and but my personal opinion is I don't think he ever would have. No.
Yeah. All right, Jesse Yarbrough. Did Elvis ever help y'all with homework?
No. Once again, it's like
the question is really, did Danny ever do any homework?
Yeah.
For himself, say.
Yeah, most of the smart girls in my classes
stayed away from you.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, you wish they had them.
I don't worry about that.
All kidding aside, most I would
you would
be sweet.
You would puppy dog eye them into doing your homework.
I do whatever I could to try to get them to help poor little Danny with his homework.
Poor little Danny.
But no, Elvis never did. No, and we wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't even have thought to, even ask him something like that. So I just.
Sharon Matthews, do you know what Lisa's favorite TV show was?
I do not. I'm going to be honest with y'all, and I'm sure she had some, especially later, after Elvis passed away. But during our time, when we did watch TV. As I've said, we watched all the old Looney Tune cartoons. She loved a lot of those, and we did too. Show y'all, I'm going to be just honest. Day and night, we just didn't watch a lot of TV.
That's what your mama said.
Yeah, like once in a great while, and usually even on Saturday, when she was there, and it was on Saturday when Cartoon Day was, unless we had been up most of the night, or else we got up early for that reason, which we did sometimes. We didn't even watch a lot of TV on Saturday because we kept that schedule and slept late, and then got started, and And the same at night. I mean, and not bragging or y'all can imagine. I mean, I sit here and try to tell y'all during that time and living up at Graceland and being around Graceland, it just and all the things it just TV was one of the last things on our mind.
Right.
We did watch it though.
That's when kids knew how to play outside.
But very little. We were constantly into something or constantly doing something, and y'all, like I said, it was always, especially when Lisa was at Graceland, it was always magical. Just something exciting, something different every day.
Okay, Vicky Riaco. Was Elvis the kind of person you could go to with a problem and ask for advice, and was he good at keeping secrets?
Well, as far as asking Elvis advice, I never did. I'm going to just be when the times anywhere I was close to Elvis, I was like, but I mean, I did ask him, things, and I did talk to him, but it wasn't advice. It was too much else going on, too many things. And the other part was what now?
Was he good at keeping secrets?
There again, I went to go over to Mom and Daddy's channel, EFM, because I'm sure they know about the advice. But I am positive, because I've heard them many times from them and everybody in Elvis's group. Elvis could not keep a joke. Matter of fact,
a secret.
I mean, a secret. Yeah, not a joke. I'm sorry. Could not keep a secret. And matter of fact, they just talked about that. That was brought up in
when they filmed yesterday. Yeah.
Their event that we had in August.
Yeah.
So he, from what I understand, he was not a good secret keeper.
Okay, from Nisa Rodriguez. After Elvis's passing, what happened to all the clothes in his closet and drawers? Is everything still in his room?
I would assume, I mean, the last that I knew of, pretty much the majority of it all was still in his room. And I want to feel like, still is today, except for what maybe they put out, for tour or displays or whatever. But, I mean, to outright, no.
That's something you just have to ask someone at Graceland.
I could not tell you for a fact. But I want to feel like that.
Yeah, like it's how it was.
Like a lot of his stuff is still there. Yeah.
All right, Darren Smith. Being in a musical family, did it ever make you want to be in the business?
I always wanted to be a rock star.
You play drums.
I've done a rock star. No.
You play drums.
I did. I played drums for a little bit. Wasn't. I mean, I could keep a beat, but by no means a Ronnie Tutt. Love Ronnie Tutt and the way he plays, and I had told y'all about during that Memphis concert he gave me his drumsticks.
Did you play your drums
from that
with those?
concert? I did at times, and then I kept them apart. But then, like everything else, it just kind of faded out. I never really got into I'm gonna be in a band or make a career or anything out of it. As far as singing, that was out. Watch yourself. I see you. I can watch you. And
kindness. You can't even
guitar
try.
And all. I don't know. I want to think it's hard. Maybe it's not as hard as I think. Daddy could play. A lot of people play. I just never could play it, and never really got into any other instruments.
Yeah. Okay. Last questions from Christine. Were you ever a guest at the guest house at Graceland?
I have never set foot in the guest house. And then y'all, you probably seen the look on my. I think I know. There was a video that Donna put out. That I think she said she was there with a British fan club, and I knew about it. And she said she had met me there and talked to me there, and that's simply not true. That was my brother Joey. And when I saying that, That's what I had told Teresa. You
Yeah.
know,
That's what he said. when we were right there.
because she
That
kind of
was
looked
him.
at me because, you know, we've been together. I mean, and I've never been. The closest I've been to the guest house is, and William, I'm going to give you a kind of a shout out here. William Nichols had come over to the dojo, a good friend of mine, and he got an Uber or a taxi over.
This was when it first opened.
Right.
Yeah.
And he was staying at the guest house, and he can totally verify this, and was wanting me to call a Uber or a cab. And I said, no, that's, you know, I'll take you. You know, where you staying? He said, just at the guest house. So I actually carried him back and pulled up on the parking lot and let him out. And like I said, y'all, that is the closest I've been to. I have never in my life set my foot in the guest house, and don't know that I ever really will.
I've got a lot of friends who have, and
Yeah.
some pictures.
Yeah, I've been invited many, many times, but just I don't know. It's. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just it's just not for me. Let's put it that way.
The commercial side of it.
Yeah, just not for me. Now, what was that
I
last?
think I can scratch up one more.
Okay. If I want to answer.
If you want to answer it. Okay. From Jeff Draper. Danny, will you ever write a book about your wonderful memories living with Elvis, or have you made a journal to log them in?
You know, we've talked about this. I don't know. It's possible. Anything's possible. And I've explained it in past videos. I love doing this.
This is kind of like,
because
this is your vlog.
You know, we get to sit together like what we are, an Elvis family, and I can tell it, and I know it's not being altered in any way. It's coming straight out of my mouth, and that's the way I like it, straight out of Teresa's. You know, same with Mom and Daddy. But to say that never do a book, I won't say that. But I love doing these for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as you know, we're all enjoying it and having a good time with it, we'll continue doing that. It's what was the other part? I've lost track here.
Oh, it was just, would you write a book, or have you made a journal?
The journal,
to log them in?
Not really a journal. That's what I was trying to think. But I have jotted down some things. Not that I would ever forget. Like I said, unless something happened and I lost my memory or something, that's inside me. Always has been, always will be. And you don't forget. You just don't forget. Y'all, we're going to get out of here, but before we do, once again, hey, please keep sending your questions.
We had really good ones this time.
We did.
Yeah.
We always have
always
good
do,
ones.
but yeah.
And, you know, no matter what we all go through or do, y'all know what you mean to us.
And thank you for all your comments. We've read them all, and we really appreciate them.
We love y'all, and we know that y'all love us. And, hey, it is what it is. With that, y'all, we're going to get out of here. See you on Wednesday next video. And remember, we always live Elvis.